If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life. Let's get into it.
Well, welcome back everybody. It is the next day. We have slept. We have rested. Yeah, guys. And old Red's still here. Hey guys, just a fun story, man. I mentioned earlier in the vid that during the Shimalicious expedition, when I was popping that neck off and on and trying different shims, just trying to experiment with getting my action straight, that I broke the high E string. And in a moment of frustration, guys, I just got in my feelings for a minute. Life happens, and I just clipped the other 5 strings and ripped them off. It wasn't super violent or anything. I was just clearly frustrated. Well, last night, when I went to restring the guitar for the 3rd time, I was actually working through a pack of GHS boomers, and I got to the treble string, and there were actually 2 tens in this container. This is the second one. And I thought to myself, man, had I not been a bonehead and clipped those other 5 strings. Now, I didn't know that. I mean, how would I know that the good folks at GHS Boomers was going to give me a serendipitous extra string? But they sure enough did, Jack. And that would have come in handy, Jack, because last night while I was popping this neck off and on again, I broke the treble string again, man, the high E string, and I did not even have the locking mechanism engaged, Jack. Anyway, so I've got a high E string right here. Bonus string. So note to self, hey, Teddy, man, next time that happens, don't freak out and cut all the strings. Anyway, guys, we're back at it this morning. So here's the update. The update is I've slept, I've rested, I've collected myself. I have my coffee, Jack. And it has been decided that the only recourse left for old Red is to try a different neck. This neck, I don't know what it is about it. Guys, I've shimmed, I've re-shimmed, I've leveled, all the stuff, man. I mean, I was on the phone with J-Man and Chris, BCG 5150 and Brant. We were doing some straight up troubleshooting, man, for quite a while yesterday. Well, my friends, this morning, I cannot get the A string. The A string frets out at the 13th fret, and I've got that set at nearly 3 mil right now. It's at 2.75. That's 0.010, pushing 11 for playing the home game. So that action is too high, man. Now, if I were going to keep old Red around the shop, I like my action high, but I don't like it that high. And if I'm going to sell old Red, man, I can't sell this guitar knowing that if somebody goes to lower those strings, they're going to fret out. Now, if you're just a cowboy chord picker and grinner and you play in the first 5 frets, man, this guitar will rock and roll all day long. But if you're going to do anything up here in the magic area, yeah, man, bad things are going to happen. So it has been decided that maybe as an experiment, we try a different neck. Now, here's a couple of challenges. Challenge number 1, this is not a Telecaster neck in my judgment. This is not a rectangular bottom neck. This is it is surrounded like a Strat. Okay. The neck pocket does have the Mickey Mouse ears, but I don't think that this is the original neck that came with this guitar. I'm pretty convinced that this body is a Fender made in Mexico body for a number of reasons. You can go back to the playlist in the description below and hear my comments about the body and the body videos and hear those arguments. I don't need it to be a Fender made in Mexico body. That's not my point. My point is that I don't think this is the original neck. It's not a Telecaster neck. I think it's a Strat neck. Now the challenge with trying a different neck is that I don't really have another option that's really stellar. So one option, I have this neck. Now this neck came off the Partscaster, but again, the Partscaster was a Strat, okay? And it's got some magic here. I don't know what all that is. I'd have to, fill holes and all the things. But it's clearly a Strat neck as well. It's not a Tele neck. So I think the thickness of that is about the same. However, if the neck is true, I do think it'll work. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is this thing. Now, I don't mean to be degrading of it. Okay, this is a free guitar neck that my dear brother Strings and Puck sent over with Frankie. Shout out, Frankie. Who loves you, baby? And it needs a lot of work. Okay, there's a couple of things about it. And when String sent it over, he said, man, I just got this laying around. It needs a lot of TLC. It needs some Ted love, man. So I've got a lot of work to do here. I don't even know if the frets are level or not. But without that, we've got some finishing work on the front. I don't like that headstock at all. I don't like the shape of it, particularly on a Tele. And it's not wide enough where I could make it into a Tele neck. So I could maybe come down off this a little bit, round it off. And it has this weird kind of truss rod groove in it, man. I really think that necessitates some kind of cover over that. I just don't like it, okay? And more than that, we got all this magic back here. And we have a screw that's broken off right here. I did not do that one, guys. That came like that. So I would have to fill all this in. I'd have to get that screw out, potentially reshape the headstock. That's a cosmetic thing. That's not a need to do. I need to do some fret work, but it is a square neck. It is a rectangular sort of a Tele situation. And hey, Brant, this would give me an opportunity to do another chocolate brown neck check. Yeah, man. Okay, guys, well, we're going to come back in the next one, man, and we're going to have to figure out, do we go with option number 1? Do we go with option number 2? Or do I just bite the bullet and buy a Telecaster neck, man? Now, again, all that's just an experiment, because it could be that there's something defective about the neck pocket. Now, the neck pocket is level. I've done all the measurements, gotten the levels out, all the things. The neck pocket seems to be okay. So I don't think it's the neck pocket. I think that this guitar neck is warped in some way, and the truss rod does work, but man, it's mostly straight. But turning that truss rod right now, man, it's an Incredible Hulk kind of feat, man. And I'm afraid it's going to break, or I'm going to strip it or something like that.
If it's a day called today, come rain, sleet, or snow, we're talking guitars and life, Jack. Get your popcorn, a Diet Coke, and come on to the show. Let's go! Ted Talks, Guitars and Life. Ted Talks, Guitars and Life. Ted Talks, Guitars and Life. What's the point? It's Tuesday night. Ted's talking guitars and life. If it's a day called today, another guitar, some stories, and a video. Lots of cool folks are gathering in the comment section. Get your beverage, your favorite snack, and come on to the show. Let's go! Come on, Jack! Get up and get down! Let's get into it! Ted Talks, Guitars and Life. Ted Talks, Guitars and Life. Ted Talks, Guitars and Life. What's the point? It's Tuesday night. Ted's talking guitars and life.
All right, my friends. Well, we have tried the other Squier neck. Same difficulties. Cannot get my action low enough where I like it, and still fretting out a little bit. When I bend the B and the E string on the higher frets, it frets out. And the A string is fretting out just all the same. So I've been talking to Jay and Chris and Brant again, and I think what I'm doing now is I'm trying to scrape this out and just make it's level according to my level, but yeah, so now what I'm doing is I'm scraping out the neck pocket just to make sure it's all copacetically level, and taking a break, drinking my concoction my wife made me. She brought it in and she said, "Here's your daily vitamins. Drink up." I guess pause for the vitamins? I don't know. Well, it's not horrible. Not fantastic. Not horrible. Man, how's your day going, guys? What are y'all working on, man? What's going on where you are? Yeah, man, I pray that you're surrounded by people who love and affirm you, man. Whatever it is you find yourself doing, Jack. People who get you, you know what I'm saying, man? People who feel you. People who champion you, man. People who support you in all things guitars and life, my friends. Indeed. Indeed. Well, I'm going to attempt to level this, and if we can't get it worked out, guys, we can't get it worked out. This was a $50 body and neck. It did come. This was a fit. At the end of the day, guys, if we can't get it worked out, we can't get it worked out. This was a $50 body and neck pickup, and that's all it was. So I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. You win some and you don't lose. Oh, guys, you win some, you lose some, you know. I'm not really giving up yet. I'm just kind of letting you know. If you're curious about how I'm doing fine, man. It is what it is. It was a risk when I bought it. Hey, the seller has a Majest something SG by Gibson. On $25 for it. Doesn't have any tuners, no nut, no tailpiece. It does have some electronics. I think it's only got one pickup, but I don't know, man. I think based on this experience, you know, man, I've been thinking about something Yard said to me in a video. Shout out to 2 Yard, man. Hey guys, if you don't check out 2 Yard's channel, man, I'll put a link in the description below. My brother's a great musician, and he makes videos. Yeah, man, they're really good. He's got like, not only is the music good, but there's, he always does like videos. I don't know how he does it, like stock videos or something like that. But great quality, man, great content. Super guy, man. So, young cat. Anyway, yeah, man, so about that. You might check 2 Yard out. But 2 Yard said to me one day, we were watching a premiere of something, and Yard said to me, he said, "Well, man, you know, you always start at rock bottom." He didn't say you always start with junk, but that was kind of the, not insinuation is a negative term. That was the thought, I think. If you start with junk, it's an uphill battle all the way, man. You know, junk parts. But I believe that if you got good bones, man, good bones will get you down the road, man. But you got to have a good body and you got to have a good neck. And we don't have a good body and a good neck quite yet, so. Alright, guys. Well, let me get my level out, my sandpaper out, and all the things, and see if I can't level this a little bit more pristinely than that. And I'll check in with you, Jack. Stand by.
Guitars Come on, Jack. Get your guitar strapped. It's almost time. Get up to get down. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Okay guys, well we're closer than we've been so far. The only trouble spots I have right now are 15 to 17. I can bend around it. Yeah man, 15 to 17 are my trouble spots. I don't know what that means. It could be I've got a high fret. I don't think so. I thought I've checked all that, but hey man. I mean, I'd love it to be high fret, you know? It's not. Alright, my frets are level. Alright, well, gonna collect my thoughts. Okay guys, so call me crazy, but since I have basically figured out that it's not a neck problem, I'm gonna go back to the other neck, and I'm gonna still try to figure out what's going on here. 15, 16 primarily, a little bit of 17 on these lower strings. So, all right, that's what I'm doing. What you guys doing, man? Oh, I hope it's better than this, Jack.
Let's go! Come on, Jack! Get up and get down! Let's get into it! Come on, Jack. Get your guitar strapped. It's almost time. Get up to get down. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's talk guitars and live.
Well, all right, my friends, we've gone back to the original neck that came with Old Red. Action still a little high, but we're mostly good except for the E and the A string above the 14th fret. So yeah, still more work to do on Old Red, guys. I need to go back to the drawing board on a couple things. Hope to have a good report soon. Yep, pretty much, guys. Well, all right, guys, we have success. Man, oh man, guys, all I can tell you is some guitars fight you every step of the way, Jack, and that was the case with old Red, man. You can tell I went back to the Partscaster neck. It was shaped like a Telecaster headstock, however, that is a straight-up Strat neck. Off that old Partscaster. I did go with the Fender style rolling string trees, string retainers, you understand. And the only thing left to do on the guitar, these are the Tease 18-to-1 non-locking standard tuners, closed back. Thank you, T, very much for sending those over to me, Jack. I did not drill the screw holes in the back of those tuners. This neck was really just a test, but I put it on and it got close to where I want things to be, so I decided I'd go with it. So I'm thinking I'm going to be going back to the locking tuners that were on the guitar neck that came with old Red. Those Sperzel USA locking tuners. But I'm going to have to drill 6 holes for that. I'm going to do that off camera. So we'll come back, we'll do a finale. So this long journey of a setup, oh my goodness. This guitar has been tuned. The relief is where I like it, Jack. The action is just a tad bit on the high side. However, this guitar is playable as it is. I did intonate the guitar for the most part. And I'll go over to the chromatic tuner and I'll do all my setup stuff again over there with a more accurate tuner than my old Korg workbench tuner. And we did revisit the nut, but nothing needed to be done on that, Jack. That nut is good for my player preference. Well, guys, I can't thank y'all enough for taking any time and hanging out on the channel, talking about guitars and life with me. Hey, special shout out to the Jacks, our channel members, for your love, support, and constant edification and encouragement, my friends, my friends. Man, oh man, you guys are the best. As always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, man, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your best selves, everybody. Catch you down the road.